All right, so welcome Cookies U, to the Couch Talk Network, to the compound. You guys graduate tomorrow?
Yep, tomorrow.
Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
We like to try and make this a routine where you guys can come down, see the brains of the operation, smoke some new herb that's not really out yet like that, get a good meal, but also talk about your experience and let other people know what it's been like to be at Cookies U. And just, really just kind of raise awareness around Cookies U, because I feel like a lot more people, like other companies, could be doing the same thing. Or there's some celebrities and some big time weed people that could be contributing a little bit of bread to help us keep this going, because we do this on our own, and the good people down there at Cookies U have put in a lot of work in to keep this going. So shout out to everyone involved. I'd like to start off with you introducing your name and where you're from. So I'll start with you.
Cool. Jillian, should I look at a camera?
Look wherever you want. Yeah. There's cameras everywhere, so you just do whatever's natural to you.
I'm Jillian. I'm from New York City, Lower East Side, born in Spanish Harlem. You hired me for 34th Street. I did work at Cookies, New York City, repping, big time. I am interested in cultivation and research on the benefits of cannabis as alternatives to pharmaceuticals for mental health, and community work. So
dope. Close to the mic?
Closer to the mic?
Okay, we'll put a mic in. Well, my bad. We've been smoking weed all day, so we've been getting loose. And it's dope too, because you told me when I met you in Cookies, New York, that you wanted to do this.
Yes, I did. I found out about this in 2021. I found some articles about you and Chris Webber, and just the fact that you were teaching cultivation and the seed to sale process. So from there, I just started doing more research. I found Cookies' impact on social media. Even while I was working in 34th Street, just promoting it for anybody coming into the store, letting them know, you guys are doing the social equity work. Because, there's a lot of people that talk the talk, but are not following through. And, it's super important for the people who have been marginalized by this drug. You know what I'm saying? So...
Well, congratulations to you for following it through. You said, I want to do this. I said, look, you got to apply online and get it done. You did it. What's your name? Where are you from?
So my name is Vicky J. I'm from PG County, Maryland. I am the founder of a cannabis brand called Butterfly Effects. I focus on growing cannabis and living soil, and also just pushing the whole lifestyle of cannabis and the whole vibe.
Dope.
And energy.
How'd you find out about Cookies U?
So I've been following Cookies for overall just for a minute, and then it was just one time on social media I saw it, but it was only for Cali residents, the very first one. Mm-hmm. And I was like, damn, I gotta do that, because I'm also an applicant for to get my license in Maryland. So I was like, damn, I gotta go out there, I gotta apply, I gotta learn some shit so I can grow my business.
Dope.
So social media, pretty much.
That's cool too, because I haven't really been able to promote it the way I want to, because every time I do a post about anything weed related, it gets deleted. I took a picture of Woody Harrelson the other day. I had a joint in my ear just like this. I'm sitting there with him like this, no smoking there, and they deleted it for promoting marijuana. I'm like, dude, come on. That could have been a cigarette, that could have been CBD, it could have been anything. It could have been nothing in there at all, but it's crazy. So I'm glad you were able to hear about it. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Sydney. I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Texas, okay.
I'm interested in cultivating and marketing. I kind of started with content creation, changing the stigma surrounding the plant. And then coming out here, I just realized I really want to be in cultivation, because coming from Texas, you just don't really get to see too much of the plant. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so nervous.
No, you gotta be nervous. Just chilling. It's light the weed up.
It's just in Texas, you don't get to see too much of the plant, so I just feel like I would rather be able to grow my own, so I can be able to educate people, because it's just even simple things of saying, oh, this is Gary Payton. It's no, it's not. Or coming out here and realizing I've been smoking uncured weed in Texas, so.
Yeah, you've been getting some uncured shipped across the country, compressed, smash pack.
So then coming out here, I was just I'd rather be able to grow my own and at least know the facts. So more tapped into cultivation right now.
It's almost like, you gotta be careful what you put in your body food-wise. You gotta be careful what you put in your lungs too. You gotta know what you're smoking. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Brian. I'm from Edgefield, South Carolina. I like cultivation. I relocated to Virginia to grow 4 plants when they legalized. Just waiting for the license applications. They've been legal since 2021 and still don't have a application or program. So
Crazy.
Just wait.
You got balls. I'm scared of both South Carolina and Virginia. I'm scared of both those places.
Yeah, that's why I left South Carolina, and now Virginia is legal, but no market, no sales.
Yeah,
So,
it's just, but also even though it's illegal, I'm scared of it. Like I just feel like it's been so bad there for so long that even though they've opened up the laws and stuff,
make
it's a
it
very
nervous.
different place.
Yeah.
Right on. What's your name and where you from?
I'm Yancey. I'm from Buffalo, New York.
Okay.
Pretty much into infusions, but like really helping people out. So definitely my bag there.
That's what's up. So you guys all come from, somewhat far away. Nothing really close here. Like, what's the one thing you really enjoyed about California in general?
Nature, the scenery,
Yeah.
especially up in
Weather.
Humboldt.
Scenery, for sure. I live in the city, so just being able to see the nature, tap in with that, appreciate it.
Fresh air.
Yeah, for sure. Better air. I can breathe.
Well, up there, the air is hella clean up there.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever get high and trip out and look at the stars while you're up there?
Yeah, definitely been
Yeah, every night.
stargazing.
Freedom of views too, like South Carolina and Virginia. Like
Yeah, you can't really blaze it the way you want to.
You in like sitting outside your car, like stopping to get something to eat, you blaze up. Like I don't feel comfortable doing that anywhere else. Like so,
Nah.
I appreciate that in California.
So, like, what's one that, and we'll go back around like this way again, but like, what was the biggest shock for you coming from where you're from to like Humboldt County? Humboldt County is a very different type of place. It's small, but also there's not really much to do except really learn and kind of work, right? So, like, what was the biggest shock for you? What was the hardest thing for you being up there for the last 2 months?
Honestly, being away from my son. The change of environment also, like I like to ride my bike in the city and stuff like that, and not being able to just get up and move as freely as I want to. Yeah, just like the ease. I could go downstairs and go across the street to the supermarket in my crib, and here we gotta take a 20-minute drive type deal.
It also teaches like a little more responsibility too, though, because you got to map your shit out. Like
Absolutely.
we take for like in the city, like I take for granted I can go to the market, go get groceries. I can order something on DoorDash. I can go to a restaurant down the street. I get out to my spot in Montana. I'm fucked. Everything closes early. There's only like 2 or 3 good spots to eat, and you have to go to the grocery store and map it out. And you don't want to go back and forth all day. So that's the only benefit of that probably. But I can see that could be a challenge.
Absolutely.
What about for you?
For me, it's just being in the middle of nowhere. Like Jillian said, we have to hop in a car, drive an hour, 2 hours to get to different places. We don't have any service. So it's really just being in the middle of nowhere and really just having to lock in with the people you're around because you don't have no service to really hit nobody up to get on social media. So you really just have to be in nature and just enjoy the people. And that's different for me because I am in a city. So I like to drive. I could pull up to Target, Walmart, whenever. But yeah.
What about for you?
I'm trying to think of something that's been hard. I thought I wasn't gonna really be able to adjust, but coming out here, I don't know. I love it. Like I love not being able to get up and go because it just, like you said, teaches me discipline and teaches me how to survive, I guess. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of something hard. Hasn't really been anything.
That's
I love
dope.
it.
That's dope. Hell yeah. What about for you?
I'm pretty similar. Like I've been deployed, so like I've been in the you can't do this until you like the control environment, and then like just by yourself, nature. So actually it was peaceful.
Yeah.
Just quiet. I enjoyed it, to be honest.
Routine, work, learn,
And you get to like smoke weed after. Like
Yeah.
like that wasn't the case. Like
plants.
like it's nice.
Hell yeah. What about for you?
Hardest part just being away from the family.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything's been great here. Like relaxing, no drama, just pretty much away from everything else. Just like really getting in tune with yourself.
Does the family understand why you took off and what you wanted to accomplish?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're all for it. They see the bigger picture. Yeah. My wife was always like, saying, "Oh, you're always so happy saying you're going to Cookies. You're leaving us." And it's like, it's not that I'm happy that I'm leaving you. It's just I'm happy that I know it's gonna provide something better for us. So yeah, just basically that. Yeah.
So starting with you, kind of switch up I don't always want to put it on you first, but like, what was one of the things you learned that you didn't expect to learn that you're super fired up about at Cookies? You might have came here wanting to learn or expected to learn one thing. What's one thing that you learned that you weren't expecting to learn that you're excited about?
That there's actually people out there that want to help. Like, back home, there's not really too much you can do. You got to go on YouTube. You actually have to like, you know, try something out, fail at it to learn something from it. Whereas here, it's like everybody's eager to help you out. Everybody's just like anxious to like see you do good. So that's definitely like one of the best things here at Cookies.
That's dope. I'm glad you guys had a chance to experience and soak that up, because we do care and we're trying our best, and we want to expand this program across the whole country. We want to do one in NY. It'd be dope, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely no other program like this. This program is definitely, like, unbelievably amazing. Yeah, definitely.
That's dope.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys for coming out. What's one thing you learned that you weren't expecting to learn that you're fired up about?
I knew we were going to learn cultivation. Like, that's why I wanted to come. But, like, crop steering, like, that was, like, new to me. Like, nobody had... I know it's an agricultural practice, but I hadn't heard anybody talking about it in cannabis to the level that we've learned. So...
Explain that for the people watching.
Essentially, like just the drawback and nutrients that they're being provided and the mediums that they're growing in to like make plants do what they want to do. Like, and they're tracking everything, like Aurora sensors.
Sick.
Just learning. Oh, it's like intense what they're doing, outdoor, indoor research. Like, that was pretty dope.
You feel like you could step into like a big cultivation back in Virginia or South Carolina when it opens up and give them real game and knowledge on plants?
Definitely. I feel like I could give game, but like if it was mine, like what I'm trying to do, I think I would have to have a top tier grower and then have them. I work just as hard as they did and push it forward, but definitely think I could go in and provide some knowledge and education.
That's dope. What about you? What's one thing you learned that you're fired up on?
Cultivation. I've never even really touched a plant, seen it. I mean, I've been to Jamaica once, but just being able to like see up close what they're doing and like the living soil, cocoa, just all the rock wall, like all the different things that goes into growing a plant. It's amazing to me. It's crazy.
It's different, especially up there in Humboldt too, like the way it's growing. And you guys got to see it 3 different ways: full term, 4 different ways: full term, mixed light, shipping containers, R&D, and then the nursery. That's cool to see everything, you know, in different stages.
And the pheno hunting.
Yeah.
Like that whole process.
That's sick. I get those drawers and I have to go through them and figure out which ones I don't want to use, and it's the hardest thing in the world. I'm a little hoarder when it comes to that. What about you?
For me, it's similar to them. It's like cultivation. I'm used to indoor growing, so getting out there in a greenhouse and just seeing that, or just being up in the hills and seeing all these like massive outdoor plants, that was real dope for me. Yeah, and I was like, damn, I've never been in a greenhouse before. We usually hiding indoors.
Greenhouse is sick, right?
Yeah, greenhouse is crazy. It's hot, but it's like, it's cool.
It's just crazy what comes out of that thing, especially the purple sand. I know you guys got a chance to see that. That purple sand is special. That motherfucker got nice and dark in that greenhouse and shit looked beautiful. What's something that you learned that you weren't expecting to learn?
Everything. I came in here just reading a Grow Bible and teaching myself as I grow. I was afraid of nutrients, and now I want to play with nutrients and like living organic soil with my personal plants. Even as far as like being able to visit the different types of facilities and seeing like from seed to sale, the manufacturing, how they create the products, the smaller companies like, where's the last one we went to?
Huckleberry or Ridgeline?
The Organic Living Soil.
Oh,
Clarky's.
Clarky's, yes. The way that they do their pre-rolls, because like I want to make my own pre-rolls with my research and like with a specific strain. And to see her process of doing that is like, okay, it's giving me a game plan to like how I could possibly do it for myself.
That's dope. Like the cool thing is, last time I did this podcast with the Cookies U crew, a lot of them said the same thing. They were so interested in the cultivation, like just being able to see it, be there for it. It's a lot of work too. It's not easy. It's not easy, especially up. It's hot. It's getting hotter. You know, the greenhouse is hot, but it's a lot of physical labor, and it's cool that you guys enjoy that, because, I mean, you guys understand the process from top to finish now. You know, what's I did a thing back in high school where essentially like they put all the kids that were having a hard time in class, like pretty much the bad kids, they put us in a program called Go Ape, And one of the things they had us do was we're all different types of kids from different places, and we had to go up to a camping trip, and we had to camp from A to Z in X amount of days, and they made us plan out our menus, and we had to work together, for cooking food, making food, traveling. The instructors fell back and watched from a distance, but we were on our own in this crazy ass journey. And so I think about like the opportunities I had a chance to bond with those guys on that trip, because we were all, and we're in it together, right? And we didn't ever expect to kind of have a bond on that trip. What's one of your guys' favorite moments of you guys bonding up there? You guys are in the middle of nowhere for 2 months, tiny homes. I'm sure there was nights where you guys had to figure out a meal or do something cool, different. There's weekends. There might have been a holiday. Like, what's, starting with you, what's one of your favorite moments that you guys had together?
I think all our field trips to like the facilities, and more specifically the smaller farms, just because to hear the history, like, what's the term that they use for outlaw, right?
Yeah.
And then them going legit and everything, and how welcoming they were to us, and being able to sit down and smoke with the people who are working on the farms and really pick their brain, and like, they're so welcoming with information for us. Like, they treated us like family everywhere we went.
Yeah.
Dope. Mm-hmm. What about you? What's a good bonding moment for y'all?
For me, it's our side quest.
Our side quest.
Side quest. So basically, we would like pick a random place to go somewhere in Humboldt. We all get high as fuck. And we go on these long rides and just see Humboldt in nature. Just in nature, high, smoking under trees, inside of trees, on top of trees. Like,
That's sick.
Yeah, that's really my favorite too. I was gonna say the same thing. And then I don't be having any service. Like, T-Mobile just sucks out there. So it's just like being able to really tap in with everybody. I really like appreciate all of y'all, and came out here wanting that like friend group, and was able to find it. So
for sure,
yeah, just having those side quests. Like, we went to Fern King last weekend. Mm-hmm. It was so sick. It felt like a movie.
Yeah.
It's beautiful out there, right? Especially so right now. What's one of your favorite moments with the crew?
It's been a few. We do have a good time, like when we all together. But usually my favorite times, like one person's usually missing. Like, we went to a beach and Yancey was missing. Then we went to another beach and I think Jillian was missing. But so like, I think the one person missing was like the better times, but accidentally. Like, I enjoyed it, and it's like, such and such is missing. But the beach trips probably.
Yeah.
Beach. I've never been to a beach out that way.
We've been to a few.
We've been to a few. You gotta check out Trinidad, Shelter Cove. Like, they're beautiful. Dope as
but it's a little chilly, but it's not.
Cold.
Yeah.
That's what the weed's for. You gotta get high at the cold beach. You gotta fire up on that cold beach. What about you? What's your favorite moment with the crew?
It's probably cooking some chicken parm for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We're able to just bond and like get together and just like actually talk. Yeah,
That's
like
dope.
A family thing,
So that leads me to my next question. I was gonna ask the whole group, who's the best cook in the crew?
He the only one.
I went by default, so
None of y'all cooked?
But it was actually good though. Like, he made chicken parm. Like, okay.
He
Like,
made us brownies.
We tore them brownies.
Yeah.
Even Tucker too.
So I always ask this because I'm a foodie and I'm a fat guy at heart and in real life. But what's the hardest? Like, the food options are tough out there. Oh my god,
limited.
We see the same cafes about every week. They know us.
Yeah.
It definitely is hard, but.
Did you guys like eat any food in the tiny home? Were you ever using your kitchen?
Yeah, we cooked.
Eggs and shit like that.
Yeah.
the basics.
When we had time, we just want to go get food. No one feel like cooking all the time,
Well, I was cooking, but my power would go out, so I would just be like, you know what? I'm gonna stay out the kitchen.
Yeah.
It was short. For someone that's watching right now, right? That we got 1.1 subscribers on the YouTube channel. They've probably never even heard of Cookies U. If someone's watching, never heard of Cookies U. Explain what a tiny home is in your words. Like, explain the tiny home, because they're thinking maybe it's a baby house. Like, explain the tiny home and in your words.
Coming from New York, respectfully, the tiny home is a nice little
I can see that. I can see that.
It's like a studio.
It's a studio. It's honestly enough enough room. Like, I mean, if you got hella clothes, it is limited, but you got to make it do what it do. Maybe get you a little storage. But it's enough. Honestly, it's enough for me.
So tiny home has a bed.
It has a little twin bed.
Okay, baby bed.
But it's enough.
A bean bag.
A bean bag. Okay. It has a kitchen.
Kitchen.
You even
Bathroom.
got you a side table.
Wow.
Shower,
sink.
little
Closet.
mirror, got the little
And it's a
pull-out thing.
waterfall shower too. And we got the little head.
Oh yeah, like handheld.
You got options.
Microwave is also like a microwave oven. That was my first time using one of those. Like,
It's an air fryer too, though.
oh yeah, convection baked. Like,
Yeah.
I never
Okay,
used
shit.
that
Air
before.
fryer that motherfucker too?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got your
Induction
little, you can look
It's
out
a
at the
lot,
ceiling.
Yeah, got skylight.
Got a fridge, got a
That shit is
freezer,
tight.
got a full sink, countertop. Yeah,
It's real nice.
it's nice living.
Definitely.
Honestly, enough. It's
Definitely enough.
Got the
It's
the
enough.
sky
Skylight.
window,
Yeah.
the skylight.
Part.
Yeah.
First night, were any of you guys scared in that little
Hell
home?
yeah.
Nah,
My wife next to me every night.
She slept with a shank? Oh, shit.
Because I seen like Murder Mountain. And like sometimes they would go on quests and I would be there by myself. And
True.
be watching a commercial about strangers coming and kidnapping you, and like I was doing it to myself. But it was peaceful too. So like during the day I leave my door open and like
definitely.
be by the river, no service, by myself, chilling. The neighbors would come down, hey, how you doing? Like super welcoming, like it's beautiful up there.
For those that want to apply to Cookies U in the future, not only is it a great experience, but it's on a fucking river.
Nice.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
It's
The whole
like,
place is beautiful. Yeah.
that's sick. Like, the scenery is beautiful. The experience is sick as fuck. You learn a lot, but it's on a river, dude. Like, y'all hop in the river yet?
Yes.
Cold plunge?
Ain't nobody did
slow
that
walking,
yet.
I
You know,
jump
we
in,
chirping it.
yeah.
But ain't nobody just...
But I
No one just went in yet?
Amanda
but we
maybe.
did swim, but I didn't jump in. Like,
To a certain
He
point,
does,
then you
yeah.
have to
He does.
just jump in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Graduation day tomorrow. You guys about to get in that motherfucker or what?
Yeah. We're gonna do like a bonfire around it.
Yeah.
Sick.
Cause it's cold. It gets cold. Like
At night.
you got a
It's
certain
gonna be
particular
warm.
time to get in that water to
Like,
really.
2 to 5.
Yeah.
Like,
Any snow? Did you guys experience any snow up there?
No snow.
no.
Just rain and...
It
And it
really
really
rain
hurts.
that much.
Yeah.
though, like,
Yeah, not that
We
much.
got a lot
Maybe
of
sprinkle
beautiful
a little
weather.
bit.
Have any of you guys done college, like any kind of college previous to this?
Yes, Howard University.
Oh shit. Okay, that's what's
I
up.
went to Grambling for a little bit, but dropped out.
Okay.
Here now at Cookies U.
Hey.
Went to University of South Carolina and University of Maryland.
And the College of Mount St. Vincent and Long Island University in Brooklyn for me.
Okay. What about you?
No, I never went to college.
Okay, me neither. Don't worry about it. I didn't go to I didn't really finish high school either, but I made it.
Finished high school, went to college.
For you, for the ones that went to college, right? Like, how would you compare this 2-month run in what you learned compared to what a typical college is?
The knowledge base is definitely equivalent. Way more hands on. Like in school, you just really learn, and here you like learn, and then you like go put it into practice, then you relearn, and then you go put it into practice. So definitely a little more useful in a shorter amount of time with less things I don't care about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. You have to learn shit in college. It's like, when do I ever use this in my daily life?
Can I add on to that though, from a student perspective? Like when I was in college, I was working 2 jobs and it was a distraction. It was a distraction, and like sometimes my grades were affected. The fact that I didn't have to worry about my finances, I was able to completely focus on the academics, the online work, the instruction, the hands-on, everything here is like, it's a weight lifted off of your shoulder. And I don't think people realize that you guys are doing all of that for us. You're paying our bills while we're here. You're putting money in our pocket while we're here, and you're also paying for like our food while we're here to be able to survive, so that way we can focus on what we're learning.
Yeah.
I'm glad you.
That is truly a blessing.
I'm glad you touched on that, because we've tried to challenge other brands and other celebrities or influencers to help fund this college, and we're trying to explain, like, it's not just that we're bringing people to our facility and teaching them, which is, you know, it takes time and energy for everyone that lives on grounds, but also, like you said, providing bills, food, you know what I'm saying? all that stuff, a little bread, and
Good ass weed. I'm sorry.
That's big though, because I don't know any other. I mean, yeah, you can get a scholarship to college or something like that, and pay for your college, but are they gonna take care of your bills when you're at the crib?
No.
The experiences, like the resources.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The friends, the people you meet.
Yeah,
The network is
The networking,
like it.
you know, your network is your net worth, and like to be able to socialize with people you've never met before and build a bond, that's special, and just life skills as well. You know, but also be able to go in the middle of nowhere and learn something from A to Z in a whole different industry, like be able to meet people like Kevin Drogery and Jason at Ridgeline and all the good people that brought you guys in and shared their game with you. That shit's priceless too, though.
Yeah.
Because you can't really get next to people that have that kind of experience. You know, it's not, you could just drive up there and meet these guys, you know?
Yeah.
So the network's cool. Starting with you, like, what did you come to Cookies, you like wanted to learn and do when you leave, and what do you want to learn and do? Because I've had a couple of people say, I came up here wanting to learn this and doing this, but now after spending 2 months on learning this, I want to do this coming out of here. Like,
it's pretty much the same. Like I wanted to do like the infusions and the edibles and all that. So coming out here just pretty much opened up my eyes to like different extractions for it. So, but I mean everything in the industry I like I don't mind like growing or, you know, going back home maybe growing or whatever. But mainly it's gonna be like the infusions, the edibles that I'm really interested in.
dope.
Yeah, it was like going to like Arcata X where they do the extractions, where they do the purple sand and all that. Like just seeing them, they extract the rosin, like how clean it is, like how efficient they are. Like definitely like opened my eyes for different ways to infuse food.
Yeah, they do their thing over there. Shout out to Arcade X.
Yeah,
They win awards and all kind of shit.
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
What about you?
it was cultivation coming in and just cultivation coming out, but like the way that I was gonna do it has changed. I was all about cleanliness, like so like rock wool and, you know, being, and now I see like, oh, living soil is like,
That's a wave.
it seems like
That's a wave.
it definitely does. And Vicky been a proponent the whole time, like,
Yeah.
you
She
know,
been repping living soil.
That living soul shit's real though.
yeah, but like everybody's trying to push, you know, more product. So like the quality I've seen, like some of these small farms is like some of the best bud.
Yep. So that's dope. You came and wanted to do cultivation. You want to come out doing cultivation, just a whole different approach to it though.
Definitely.
That's fire. What about you?
I came in wanting to just do marketing, but I've switched to, I mean, I still want to do marketing, but now I want to focus on cultivation just because I feel like I've already kind of tapped into marketing, and just wanting to learn more about the plant and be more hands-on with it.
Dope.
So yeah, I came in focusing on cultivation, living soil. I'm leaving with that same like vibe, but now I just want to be more vertically integrated and add in like processing, which is like manufacturing for y'all, and like the dispensary. I see how I can set everything up. So now I just want to get in every bag.
Dope.
I would say similar to Vicky with like having an idea where I want to go with my brand and everything itself, but also like everything that I'm learning I want to take back to New York and play it forward and like do some type of community event. Like if we talk about growing, try to get people in, tapped in, and like put that game forward. We talking about building up a business or compliance, like just a lot of things that people are not thinking about because they're just looking at it from one view. I want to be able to open their mind and be that person who's planting seeds. I may not have all the knowledge, but then you'll be able to go research it, you know?
And got others in the room with you that may have knowledge you don't have, and vice versa. Just share a game, network. That's dope. You guys got me here in person, and I'm always open to learn and see what we can do better. What's one thing you wish you could have learned more of?
Can you come back to me?
Yeah. I'll start with you.
Actually, nothing, man. Like everything's been from the LMS, the education that Amanda's put together. Like her whole program's been great. Like just pretty much everything we learn and how easy it is to learn and actually like keep it in memory. It's just been really good.
Shout out to Amanda putting in that work.
Shout out to Amanda.
making it easy for everyone to learn and burn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Definitely.
I hate to, you know, repeat it, but it's like coming from South Carolina with no access, like everything's here. It's been like here it is on a platter. Like it's for you. It's up to you whether you take it or not. So
that's hard. Hell yeah. Is there anything you wish you could have learned that you didn't learn?
I agree. Texas, I mean, I don't know much about it. I didn't know anything about it. So coming out here and being able to learn all that, and everybody taking their time out to teach us that, I really appreciate it. And like being hands-on, like them trusting us to cut clones and do all of that.
Big.
That's crazy.
Things they gonna use like
this is the shit we're about to go for the people.
Yes.
You had your hands on that.
Yes.
And everybody that we learn from is like people that have been doing it for years and decades. So it's not like we're just learning from just anybody else.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like a mass produced master class where it's just like you do this and you're watching a screen. It's like people really teaching you.
Yeah.
And then when someone trusts you with that kind of responsibility, you know you have to do. You feel it inside like, all right, they're about to really go plant this. So let me make sure I'm paying attention. I get it right. You really care a little more. And if you're watching a video screen or YouTube or something, you could learn for sure. I learned how to cook dishes, but if I had like an Italian grandma teaching me certain things, you know, showing me certain things, it'd be a lot different than just watching the screen.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
For me, I wouldn't change anything. I feel like anything we wanted to know, like we asked Amanda, she would link us with somebody. Like, I'm like, I want to learn about living soil. She found us. This
You got a tour.
Yeah, we got you. So I feel like every time we brought up anything that we wanted to learn, there was always somebody like connecting us. We want to go to Hill Farms. Jonah's like, here, go here. So yeah, I wouldn't change anything. I feel like
Shout out to our brother Jonah out there putting
Jonah
out there putting in work.
Man.
He's out there putting his blood, sweat, and tears into that place, man. Great dude right there.
Yeah, definitely.
I definitely agree with everybody, but I would say like if there was some way where we can seed to sale, cultivate, hands-on, like I guess it'll have us longer there. But just to see like the whole process start to finish, like we got to do different parts. But like it'd be built to plant my own plant and harvest my own plant.
Package it and then send out to distribution. That's a life goal upgrade, like a 12-month class or something like super sick.
That'd be crazy.
But you know, I almost feel like shedding a little thug tear here and that you guys got what you wanted to learn.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, shout out to our whole team. You know, everyone that put this thing together because. I mean, shit, that's cool as fuck to hear that. It's a big compliment to everyone on, you know, Amanda, Jonah, everyone involved.
Everybody,
like the whole team at One Log has put a lot of energy in, and it takes a lot to bring someone you don't know, let alone 5 or 6 people you don't know into the home and just trust with, you know, the operations and also take your time to teach. So that's super dope.
Yeah, definitely.
Super dope. Favorite weed you tried out while you're here?
And the Humboldt, what was it called again? From Huckleberry?
Oh, the Mafi?
The Mafi, yeah. It was from Huckleberry Fair.
Oh, yeah. Was it Johnny?
Johnny.
Right? Yeah, shout out to Johnny Huckleberry.
Yeah. Really good.
Johnny's a real one.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a real one.
Probably this Grape Gas 19 that we got. It was like from Jason.
Oh, yeah. That's, so the GG19, that's, it's a Grape Gas times Lance. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm doing with Woody. You guys are hearing it first. We call it the blueberry caviar.
It's fire.
That shit's fire.
It's fire.
Yeah. That shit's candy. It's a whole different. It's not like the candy we see, especially you see in New York. It's like a whole different kind of candy. It's a.
That's the one from
Jason.
Ridgeline.
Yeah.
Ridgeline.
That shit's fire. I'm almost jealous. Y'all got some. I smoked mine the other day. I'm all out.
Yeah, I got like. I've been running through it.
Bong hit it.
Been running through it.
What about you? What's your favorite tree you tried out here so far?
We spoke so much. I just tried the Lance. What was that yesterday? I really liked that. So I would say that's in my top. But it's just I can't pick one because I have so many I haven't even tried yet. But Lance definitely up there, and yeah.
Yeah, I would say that that GG19, that Grape Gas from Ridgeline.
That's what I selected right there.
It's the one. It's good.
We sat right here and went through all his jars. It was like 22 jars or something like that. That's one of the 2 that were selected.
Yeah, that one is the one.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's good. The smell, the taste, like.
It's like a cotton candy blueberry gas. What about you?
I haven't gotten to the buds that I've gotten from the farm yet, because I've still been working through my R&D.
Yeah.
But out of the R&D, my favorite was the London pound cake and the white runs.
Yeah.
The way the purple, the way the bud looked, it was beautiful. The way it smoked. Like,
I know which one you're talking about. The one that's like super dark. Yeah.
Definitely my favorite.
We do a little exercise where we kind of like challenge our favorite celebrity influencer to donate some money or help get behind Cookies U, so we can, one, expand and do more classes here, two, take this to other states and maybe even another country. So who's one celebrity you'd like to challenge on here to get involved and put some bread up?
Yeah, put me on the spot.
Yeah, got you, bro. Shit, I'm gonna pick someone right here too. Shit.
Who can we choose out of?
Anyone, bro.
Anybody.
You got 1.1 million people listening. You just tell who you think should put some bread up, or who you like to see get involved and help keep Cookies U alive, and why.
Yeah, come back. Let me think about that. Yeah.
All right, what about you?
Let's see.
That's a tough question.
And it could be anyone. I mean, just dream big. Who's a rap cat, an athlete?
I got an answer. You want
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got
it.
first.
Dave East. I'm
Dave
a big
East.
fan of his. He got the East Coast. It'd be fire if y'all do a collab. Y'all already did the music together.
Yeah, it's my brother.
Yeah.
AJ Davies. You heard it. She wants to see you guys put a little bit of bread up behind Cookies U so we can keep the shit moving. And if you donate something to Cookies U, Davies, we're gonna go ahead and make sure we get a couple other people on the East Coast to put some bread in so we can bring it to New York. He's a man for the people too, so I believe he will hear this. He'll put a
And if
little
you need a
something.
teacher in New York,
Well, you already know we got you and we got Malik out there too.
yes,
Yep.
definitely tap in with Malik.
Who calling out?
I'm calling out Snoop and Wiz. Like,
Ooh,
yeah.
Wizzle Man, dog.
What's
You
up?
heard it. You guys are big names, powerhouses in the space. We would love for you guys to contribute a little bit of bread so we can keep this going, and maybe we even do a course out there in LA where both you guys are. That'd be hard. And maybe do it for Maywood and do a couple things, or just put some bread in so we can keep the Humble program going. That's a good one right there. Dog Wiz, you heard
up?
it. She wants to see it. It could be anything.
Larry June.
Oh, he was just here the other day. Larry June. You're a player, brother. You're a player. You're doing well. You keep it healthy. We'd love for you to donate something to Cookies U and keep this shit moving.
Mine is an actual investor, Donahue Peoples. Like, he's a real estate investor.
Okay.
So I would love to see him get behind like a cannabis ban.
And what's his name?
Don Peoples.
Okay, Don Peoples. You heard it. You invest. You're in real estate. You're doing well, my brother. Put a little dough in so we can keep this going.
I figure, you know what, Carol G.
Carol G?
Some women up there, yeah. Especially since you guys open up in Puerto Rico too, so definitely would be good. Definitely.
Come on, Carol.
Come on, girl.
The weed is needed. I'm thinking about who I want to challenge. I want to challenge my friend Ivan at the Jungle Boys. He's a good friend, very successful, probably one of the best cultivators out there. He could probably give a lot of game besides a little bit of capital. I always like to think strategically. Besides capital, he could bring a lot of game. He's probably one of the best cultivators out there. He has incredible genetics, incredible knowledge of just the plant in general. So Ivan, we'd love for you to donate a little bit of bread and possibly a little bit of time at the next Cookies U. Teach him a little thing in the R&D containers. Use Strive and Indoor. We always use the advice in the game. And then, I guess the last thing for us before we go eat is bomb-ass little Puerto Rican food and smoke a little more. I want every one of you just to kind of explain why this is important for you and why we should keep this going and why people should be aware of this opportunity.
The opportunity and the knowledge is crucial. I feel like, especially if you're coming from the legacy side, we already got the hustle, the drive, and like the business aspect. We just need the legit legal, technical stuff so that we can be players in the game type stuff,
Facts. And you ain't lying though. Like, if you come from the shit, you already have that ambition that you're ready to go get it, but you just need the knowledge. Knowledge is key.
That's it.
Especially on the compliance, all the stuff that you guys learned up there.
Yeah, I'll say the same. Honestly, just giving people from the legacy side that access to the information, the knowledge, the network, to just being able to see it in a different level. I feel like that's what makes this program so important. And I feel like for me, I'm all about pushing the lifestyle of cannabis, making people love it just as much as I do. So whatever this program is for, that's for the people. It's for people that want to learn and grow.
Yeah. Literally, what y'all said, just coming from the black market, the legacy side, just being able to have that opportunity and be open about it, and people, still be down to help you and not look at you crazy, and coming, like I said, I keep saying coming from tech because it's just so different for me. I'm just so thankful, but not being able to be open in a job interview or opportunity or anything like that, and just coming out here. I'm sorry, I'm so high. I feel like I'm getting off.
No, you're talking good.
Yeah,
talking your shit.
Yeah, I'm just really thankful to be able to have all those resources out here. Coming from a place where you're not able to see that, you're not able to be open about it.
For sure, Texas came a long way too.
Yeah.
Changing the narrative, like I want to participate in this space to change the narrative and like assist veterans. Like I'm a veteran. I seen they give you, the cocktail, what they call it, and then like this helps, and then like you can't even get access in southern states. So going back and bringing that.
For sure. I remember when I was doing the hemp center back in the days when I was a bud tender in my early 18, 19, 20-year-old years. We were right next to the VA, and people would come through and they say, listen, it's so good for us, just for our mental anguish, to be able to come here, relax, smoke this herb, get there, but not only smoke the herb and get there, but like do it here with other people and socialize is really important. There's a lot of PTSD that comes from being in the military and putting in network, you know what I'm saying? So it's big. Why should we keep this going, and why is it important?
Oh man, just pretty much not just like the knowledge and the experiences that we got out of this, because we want to be able to get that anywhere else. You can't just knock on a door to get, a tour through a facility, let alone like the owner of the facility give you the tour.
Thanks.
But it's also like coming here with the program, like how everybody here believes in you and they push you. So that right there is just even more of a boost for you to just do better. So yeah, definitely.
Man, shout out to the whole team over at One Log. You guys graduate tomorrow. Before I have you guys drop your IG's handles so people watching keep up with you in your journey in the cannabis space. On this episode, if you're watching or donating any money, all the money will go to Cookies U. So if you're watching right now on this stream, go ahead and drop $2, $5, $10, $20. Be a baller, drop $100. Whatever you drop will go to Cookies U. We're trying to keep this thing going. It's a very positive, important, and just game-changing course and opportunity for people. With that being said, tell the people your IG so they can follow you and see what you do in the cannabis space.
Morning Clouds Cafe, that's on IG and Social Club too.
Ooh, Social Club, jam.
Yeah.
You're a real one. You're a real one.
All day.
I am _B_Mitch on Instagram.
Right on.
I'm Sid the Bud Tender on Instagram and everything else pretty much.
Dope name. Dope name.
You can find me at Butterfly FX, and it's spelled BUDDAFLYEFFECTS. Butterfly FX.
You had to get creative with that one,
Yeah.
But if you join Social Club, I'll let you get it spelled properly so you can just have that.
I have it Butterfly Effect.
Oh, you do?
It's purposely spelled butter. Get it, bud? Get it, yeah.
I'm high too. I ain't lying. I'm high too.
It's after Butterfly Effect, but it's focusing on cannabis, so it's butterfly.
Wow. Yeah. See, the bud got me right now.
Yeah.
My baby woke me up at 5 a.m. today. What's your IG for everyone to follow you?
I got two. My main one is Miss Jilly Jills, MS.JILLYJILLZ. Low-key getting shadow banned, and that's like my BMX stuff, so I don't want it to get deleted. My bud stuff is Of All Trades 24/7, and that's on the main Instagram.
Dope. Well, congratulations. Tomorrow's a big day. I hope you guys smoke a big joint tomorrow. I'll give you guys something special before you leave and jump in that fucking river, because that thing is monumental, and even if it makes you freeze up for a little bit, enjoy that shit. Congratulations. Shit's big. I appreciate you guys coming through today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Shout out to One Log. Shout out to Cookies U. And if you're watching this still, you got 2 more seconds to donate. Peace.